My name is Catherine Russell, and I'm a vocalist.
Catherine Russell, it could easily be said that you come from jazz royalty. Your father, Louis Russell, was a band leader who became Louis Armstrong's music director, and your mother, Carline Ray, was a double music degree holder who played bass with many, including the renowned all-woman band, the International Sweethearts of Rhythm. How does your parents' music and career examples impact you as a young
Well, I like the word young, first of all. Not so young anymore. Well, they were both pioneers when they came up in their fields. And my father, I'd say that the most impactful thing was that he was a very organized band leader. So I learned kind of from his. He had these little black books, these little lined black books, and so he used to keep records of everything. He'd keep records of where he traveled, and he'd write about that. He kept um, logs of uh, musicians that he paid, contracts. So he saved all of these things, and from what other musicians said about him, he was a great band leader and he was a nice person. So even with all that responsibility, because Louis Armstrong never did any of the business. So when my dad was his musical director, he did all of the business, for the band members. And so I learned really that how you need to be organized as a band leader when I became a band leader myself, almost 20 years ago now. And also my mother, who was extremely well organized, um, well practiced. I don't know how she just kind of picked up instruments and then became professional on them. She just kind of picked up the guitar, and then the next thing she was playing in the International Sweethearts of Rhythm, because she didn't, I think she was self taught on guitar. I don't think she studied it formally, even though she had been to Juilliard as a concert pianist. And then she switched to composition, so she was there 5 years. But they were very simple, organized, don't get in trouble people. Just take care of your business. So besides the musical aspect, this is really the biggest thing that I've learned from them. And I actually got to tour with my mother, with Carrie Smith. So I learned a lot. That was like my beginning days on the road. So in the early 80s. So I really learned a lot.
So, how did you prepare for that experience in terms of your own development and your own education, particularly giving the example of your mother having 2 degrees in music? How did you prepare in terms of your own education?
Well, kind of uh, this way and that way. I was not single minded. Like the two of them, both my parents were very single minded. My dad was playing when he was a teenager. He was playing in Panama for Silent Pictures already, because my grandfather had taught him music. And my mother was always very well disciplined, never did any drugs or, alcohol or anything like that. And I was the opposite. So I was not prepared at all until I started to do it myself, started to get out here on the road. And what prepared me was working for other people. So all the other people, well-known people that I'd worked for and been on the road with, I looked at their tour managers and how they handled business and how people did things to stay organized and to keep everything even on the road. And then so when I finally started working on my own as a leader, that is what I was uh, had studied. So it wasn't that I had studied by myself. I had studied through other people to actually learn and viewed how they did things to do them well, to stay organized and do them well. So no, I was a complete flop as a kid. I didn't, I was not, I didn't get good grades. I was, no, I was not, so it was really professionally after school that, was my best teacher.